Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World, where we are back in Elm Creek. Courtesy of you fine folks, you decided this is where you wanted us to go, and God knows we listen when you speak. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. We've had some problems with the FS22 servers today, and I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this over the past week. Giants is struggling to keep the multiplayers up and running. Caveman is still trying to join us. Sharko and I made it on by the skin of our teeth. Literally, I think. But we did get on Elm Creek, and we're going to try to hold out as long as we can, as long as nothing funky goes on. And, Sharko, you want to say hi?
Hello.
So, what we decided is, because we're playing seasons... Oh, my time is set way too low here. Since we're playing seasons, we decided that maybe, in order to fill time, what we should do is give everybody their own farm, and we'll sort of swap back and forth between Harv's farm, Caveman's farm, and Sharko's farm. We were going to do Caveman today, but since he's struggling to get in, we're going to set up Sharko's farm today. And Sharko decided, I believe this is the area he wanted us to come
Yes.
to. And yeah, we'll be utilizing equipment across farms and stuff like that. Let me catch up with everybody. We have got, and chat is actually moving faster than I can keep up these days. Rob, Andrew Baxter, how you doing, bud? Haven't seen you in a while. I play Wayne Burton, Flame, Sprue, and Glue, which I'll talk about in a second. Lee, David Smith, Matthew Albert, Wayne Burton, and I'm sure there's a couple up at the top that I can't see right now. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. We've got Lee from Maple Valley, Washington. We have got Wayne from England. A few people in from England. Sprue and Glue, if you'll notice, is our newest moderator. He was the winner of one of our copies of FS22, and apparently he's addicted. But Sprue is our newest moderator. He did such a really good job, I felt, during our giveaway stream, the 5K celebration stream, that I thought he deserved a shot. So big shout out to Sprue. Appreciate having you here. Thanks for everything, man. Corey, all right, popping in to say hi. Yeah, Better Call Saul's pretty darn good, I have to say. So, Krashik, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Ed Reed. We all love you, Ed. What are you talking about, man? I said chat scrolling by so fast I haven't had a chance to keep up with everybody's names. I'm paying attention now. My apologies. Anyway, let's get going. So, Sharko's going to buy some land down here. What are you buying, Sharko?
I'm buying its field 50, or 64, 65, 66, and 67, which is what we're on right now.
Okay, so this little farm area right here, I pulled right into the right spot. I didn't know that's where he was going, but lots of small fields and plenty of
Actually,
room
let me see.
for farm
I just want to
type
see it's actually
stuff.
ready to be harvested. Make sure I have the. We do have something to be harvested.
Well, these fields are so small, dude, that I hate to tell you this, but it's probably not worth leasing a harvester. You're not going to make
What
your money
is.
back off of it,
What is this? This is sugar beets. Lots getting plowed under.
right?
Corn, though.
Hooked on Quack. How you doing, bud?
So you know what, actually? Because I have lack of money right now, I want to buy the fields above it, but this will be where I park my equipment. For now.
That's fine. That works.
It's actually cheaper. Oh,
Oh, we've got a
is he
caveman
in?
sighting.
He
Caveman,
is? I mean,
caveman, you're
Hello.
muted.
No, I'm not.
he's here now.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Well, if you're going to buy some fields, Sharko, buy them up, buddy.
There we go. Fields have been bought.
Oh, I agree with you, Hooked. Hooked on Quack. It's a
See
shame.
what
So
this field needs.
you guys can see we've got Harv's farm, Caveman's farm, and Sharko's farm. Sharko just dropped 150 grand on some fields. Hammer
Loaded.
4744. I did notice that, David. There's a sign that points to Ravenport, which is interesting because this is in the Midwest and Ravenport was on the West Coast in like California. So let's look at Sharka's newfound fields and see what we're up against here.
So the one needs plowing, 61.
You've got corn. Well, 61 and 63 need plowing
Yeah.
because that sugar beet you're not going to do
I
anything
ain't
with.
harvested it. Nope.
You know what I would actually recommend? Of course, it's completely up to you. I would just merge all three of those into one big field.
I was
What I would do.
I was thinking of doing sheep for my farm. It's an animal for winter.
Okay.
So obviously I'm not doing that now, so a massive grass field does make sense.
You could merge two and use a smaller one for a grass field, but that's up to you.
Yeah, what do pigs need? Or not pigs, sheep.
Well,
Just grass, or
while
is it...
while you're sorting it out, you want to lease us a couple of those Kuhn subsoilers, and we'll start. Well, actually,
Yep.
one subsoiler and one plow because if you're gonna merge, we'll need a plow to merge.
Yep.
Yep.
Bruce Salter, how you doing? I think that maybe in the future the base game maps might get linked together. That would be interesting, Bruce.
That would be really cool. Yeah.
Guess I'll go head out to start getting some equipment.
Yep, I'm right behind you.
And where are the plows?
Hey, Sparky, how you doing? And
Oh wow, the plows take a lot of horsepower.
I was about to say, don't forget our limited horsepower here.
Yeah, you're
Well,
gonna literally have to get the smallest plow
Yeah,
available.
I am needing the smallest one.
Or also lease a tractor.
It's just cheaper to get the
It's
smallest
gonna
one
say
available.
it's actually it's almost cheap enough to buy. There you go.
Actually, you know, we might just plow the field together and then just subsoil the rest of it. So if you want two subsoilers and a plow, we could swap out.
Yeah, that might make sense actually. I mean, the plow was dirt cheap. It was like $700.
Right. Hey. Did you see what that van did? He totally pulled out in front of me and ran me off the road into a tree. Elm Creek is hostile territory, man.
Lease. There we go. We now have two subsoilers and a plow. Because the plow is absolutely tiny.
Yeah, I figured as
Yeah.
much. I think.
Was it the red van that's tailgating me now?
Yes. That guy's a jerk. Yeah, he totally ran that light, Sparky. And Sparky, I'm glad you're doing better, man. It sounds like you're healing up, so, and if you're gonna get stitches out, that's a great thing, man.
That is.
David says I need to honk. I have a question. Can you guys A, hear my tractor, and B, if you can, is it too loud? I turned up the vehicle sounds a little bit. And this is about the distance I generally play at, but it does get louder as you get closer. And I don't want to drown out everybody.
I need a grass field and I need a hay field.
No, Sparky, I don't think I need to see pictures of... I've never been a gruesome picture kind of guy, so...
Oh wait, do we know if plowing over the roads do anything? I guess we can find out. Like the dividers.
Well, hello, Sim YouTuber.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Well, I imagine, man, my voice is so screwed up these days. I can't see a problem plowing the dirt. We're gonna find out. We'll find out the hard way. If we have to.
I was gonna lease a rock collector, because we will definitely need that.
I'm on
You
the
got
wrong.
the rock collector too?
I'll get the rock collector.
I can get it. I can throw this plow on the front. I
No, I
got
just
it.
want to lease another tractor, so we all can be doing something.
No, okay. If that's how you want to spend your money, be my guest.
Well, it's just leasing the Fendt, or the Fiat, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Just to quickly get it done.
I'd have sworn I was on the wrong side of this and... Ah.
Also, I realized the Coon, I think, lets you actually pick things up from the other side. So you can actually have attachments behind it.
That's what it is. You could put a small cultivator behind it or something.
Or a seeder, I think.
It's designed to work with a seeder or a planter. There's actually a coon seeder and a coon planter kit that goes with the subsoiler.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Atreya Bamidi, welcome to Harv's World. Glad to have you a subscriber. Thank you so much. Okay, so the tractor's still pretty low volume. Alright, iPlay. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, you got to give Sharko plenty of room. He's like that red van driver back there.
Except for I'm not as fast.
You don't give Sharko an inch, you give Sharko a mile.
That's right. Well, actually, I'm gonna pull.
Watch for the car sitting in the edge of the road.
I'm gonna adjust my sound settings again very quickly. No, there. I'm gonna bump up to 70% on vehicle sounds. That sounds awfully loud on my end, but I know it's also, I think it's being filtered by my streaming software also, so let me know what you think of that, if we got the balance right or not. I don't want to go that way.
Sharko, what are we doing?
You're basically plowing both fields except for the corn.
Then how are we supposed to merge them into the cornfield?
You can run the edge of the corn.
Do you need the corn for your sheep? I mean,
no, I don't need it, so it'd just be more cash crop. So if you wreck it, I don't care.
But the question is, that field of corn is so small that by the time you lease a harvester to harvest it, you're not going to make any money at all. You're actually going to be in the hole.
You think?
Yes.
It's not that small.
Yes, it is. What do you think, Caveman? Am I crazy?
I don't think there's going to be enough there to warrant using a harvester.
Let's just see what a decent harvester is.
I just realized we're all on Sharko's.
Well, everyone has contractor access, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I don't have permission to create fields.
You're not a farm manager, that's why.
Sprue is 50 hours into Farm Sim already. Dude. Way to go. I wish I had that kind. Yeah, Sparky says plow it.
Okay, then plow it. Does everyone think makes sense? Then do it. There you go. You should now be able to do it, Caveman.
You sure?
You should be able to. I gave you permission.
Your sugar beets are going down, man.
Oh, that's definitely going. I don't care about those.
I'm already on it. I missed the edge, but I'll come back. Jeanette Akeberg. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. The traffic on FS22 must be all related to Sharko.
No, they stay in the lines. They're just really fast.
FS22 traffic is really aggressive. Like look at that minivan. Couldn't even wait for me to get turned around. They're like, we're in a hurry. Baby on board. And yes, we did announce on the impromptu stream on Friday night that Caveman is now Uncle Caveman. So congratulations, Caveman, on the new addition to your family.
Thank you.
Congratulations to your sister, who I'm sure feels much better now.
I think so.
You doing the outside, Caveman?
First thing I'm doing is I'm trying to get all the fields somewhat lined up on the
That makes
merging.
sense.
They're all in a hurry to
Because-
find water to crash into. There you go. See, I knew I wasn't going to get that plow out of Caveman's hands. Caveman loves plowing. Are you really just getting here?
Yes.
That's why I never
He's
use
gotta-
the Fiat. It's so bloody slow.
It is very slow. But it's surprisingly cheap for the horsepower, so.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong anyway, because I was going to knock out this edge real quick. I didn't realize it ran all the way down to the road. So it's letting you merge across those dirt roads, Caveman?
Yes, it is.
Good.
It's gonna take a while, but it's letting me do it.
You might as well grab the subsoiler for now, Sharko, and start working on the other field while Caveman does the merging.
Maybe I shouldn't leave the rock collector just in the middle of the street.
Probably not.
No, you should.
Well, this van park actually decently away from it, so.
And yes, for those of you who are on holiday, I do hope you had a very good Thanksgiving. I did. It was lovely. Peaceful and quiet.
And mine was too. Peaceful and quiet.
And Caveman cooked 2 turkeys, not just one.
2 turkeys.
Yeah, I cooked one on Thanksgiving and then another one after.
Wow.
Caveman went caveman on the turkey. Oh, absolutely, Eric. And how you doing, bud? Yeah, I mean the Fiat's a fine tractor. You just don't want to use it for long trips. If you have to get around a map, the Fiat's not the way to go.
Actually, you can now hire workers. So if you just want a cheap transport, you can probably get the Fiat and just hire a worker to go drive everything for you.
Except that's not
Or
cheap
Fiat.
since workers make like $3,500 an hour.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, Bruce went duck instead of turkey. Very nice.
I got turkey and ham.
Ooh.
Yum.
Ham with a maple syrup on it is good.
Gross.
It's actually a honey glazed ham.
Oh,
Gross.
that's pretty good too.
Why would you
Um,
ruin a perfectly good ham by putting sugar on it?
One of the turkeys is a regular baked turkey. The other one is a drunk baked turkey.
Drunk?
Yes, drunk.
What's a
You got
drunk
drunk before?
turkey?
Yeah, use a can with alcohol in it, and you set the turkey up over the can
Oh,
when you
okay.
cook it, and it, kind of
I didn't know
leaves the
they had.
alcohol throughout the turkey.
I didn't know they had come up with a name for that.
It's
That
called a
was
drunk turkey.
drunk. I just put a couple onions inside of the cavity on mine, and then make sure I always use a baking bag. Baking
The
bags
bag
and
for it.
turkey, it locks in all of the moisture. It really keeps your turkey moist, and it makes your turkey cook faster also.
Was it like made of like tinfoil?
No, it's a plastic bag. You can buy them in the grocery store in boxes.
Hmm.
Huh, never heard of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, yeah, anytime you cook, if you don't want to deal with basting and doing extra stuff, the baking bag really gets them done quick, too. I cooked a 14-pound turkey in 2 hours.
Wow.
Oh wow, that is quick. I spent what is it? 25 point something pound turkey. It took what about 9 hours? About 9 hours.
Okay, according to
Yeah.
David Smith, the number of animals you have no longer increases productivity, so your animals don't procreate faster. That's a cheap shot. I don't
Yeah,
like
what?
that.
So just having one sheep is the same as having like 10 sheeps?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it doesn't. It feels like a bug if it is a thing.
Never had a tavern ham. I don't know what a tavern ham is, but I don't want sweet on my ham. Sparky, I agree to some degree. Smoked turkey is pretty good, but I feel like the smoke... It depends on how it's done. Because I've had some smoked turkey that had so much smoke in it that I couldn't hardly have but about 3 bites. It was too rich. It does
I
taste
prefer
good,
smoked
though.
pork.
Honestly, from smoked turkey or a trash can turkey, I'd rather have a trash can turkey.
Trash
And
can
yes,
turkey.
it's a type of smoked turkey.
Hammer 4744, thank you so much for the donation, my friend.
Oh wow, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Helping families in need. Good for you, man. Thank you so much.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Absolutely outstanding. Do you get collectibles on we should get
Yes.
collectibles on these. Yeah, we might have to go track those down at some point. We know where a few of them are. Oh, Farmer Joe says horse riding, the daily riding is much quicker to exercise your
Yeah.
horses. Yeah, that took a long time if you had more than a few.
Are we all going to do different animals or?
I don't know. I think we should do complementary farms, though. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Doesn't matter to me.
Oh,
Just had to-
caveman turtled up over there. And
Yeah,
man,
I had a car hit me.
of course, these drivers are crazy.
It was a white Toyota Corolla.
You're in my hometown. That's why.
Oh,
That
David,
explains a
okay.
lot.
It's the seasonal thing. So each cow gets pregnant, basically.
Oh, okay, I see.
In seasons, the 19 version, modded version of seasons, your cows couldn't give milk until they'd gotten pregnant. And then, yeah, you had.
So their intervals don't change, but the amount changes.
So they're
That's
doing
right.
they're doing the same thing on this.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Okay.
gonna go for sheep. So.
That's not so bad. That makes more sense now.
Mhm.
I was still thinking in terms of not seasons.
Yeah. But that does make sense then.
Right. Come
I think I
on.
got all the field merged. gonna leave the plow right there till we can confirm it.
So I don't know if you guys realize this, but the map actually updates fields now. Like, you know, like old maps don't show fields on 19.
Oh, when you
If
create
you look on the
fields,
map,
you mean?
yeah, this actually does.
Oh, good.
Now it's just a gray blob, but still does it.
Hey, gray blob's better than nothing, ain't it?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Stone picker. Drop it down. Okay, let's drop down.
My relative apparently lives in Toyota. No, you're just in my hometown. That's really what it comes down to. I almost got hit by a car there.
Oh, each horse exercising is less than 2 minutes. Okay, that's pretty cool.
That
Well,
is.
that's actually not bad. Yeah, because it was like, what, 5 minutes last time for each horse?
At least. Michael
Good day, I
Turner,
remember-
welcome to the stream.
I remember spending a couple of hours a day trying to train horses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so animal birthing, it just becomes exponential now.
Yeah.
So each sheep will give birth to a sheep every X number of months. 5 according to to Michael Turner. Harv, for drunk turkey, you should pour beer into a mason jar and use that, else you get the toxins from the paint on the can. That's a fair point. Although, caveman likes his toxins, so...
Well, I mean, actually, I don't always use the can. I actually have a stainless steel stand specifically designed for it.
You gotta have a pretty big oven if you're gonna do a turkey that way. I've seen plenty of chickens done like that, but I can't imagine standing a turkey on its butt.
It's trust me, it's not easy in an oven.
I don't doubt it.
And Sparky, the weather is a blizzard where I am right now.
You're having a blizzard up there in Canada right now?
It's a light blizzard. Like, I can barely see across the street. So I guess it's a heavy snowfall, but it's very light. Just a lot of it.
Oh, Sprue, buddy, you're gonna sit here and give Sharko a hard time, and you're gonna tell us that you dropped your tractor and trailer in a river and lost it when you were trying to fill up
His
with water.
parking brake went out. His parking brake went out.
His Sharko brake went out.
Sharko brake.
Oh, we also found something out. If you lease equipment, it shows up in the used vehicle area.
That's only in multiplayer.
Yeah,
Is that only in multiplayer?
Yeah, it doesn't work in single player, but yeah, when we lease equipment, now the discount that you get is basically the amount of money you spent leasing it, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, what it basically boils down to is either paying for it outright up front or paying for it over time. You're still paying the same amount.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just whether you do it all in one go or split it up.
So if you use it enough, you basically buy it.
Hey, Andrew.
I think it's.
No worries, bud.
So,
I'm just glad to have you with us as much as you can be. Real life gets in our way a lot of the time, too. Trust me. Totally understand. And welcome to the stream, Cameron McKenzie.
Spruce says he's honest. I'm not, apparently. I did go to the Vegas with the 18 million.
That's true.
According to Sprue.
We'll never know the truth about what Sharko did with all of our money.
Well, now I have my own farm for my own money. So
Yeah, we're gonna come back and he's gonna own stuff that he shouldn't have had the money for.
and I think I
Right.
come back and I'm like, I spent 10, 50, just like the biggest harvester and all that.
That's okay. We're playing on a dedicated server right now, so I can always just reset the server if I have to.
Oh, that's what happened to the 18 million. You just stored it off in an offshore bank.
Not a lot of rocks in this field.
That's
is in
not
my
too
field.
bad, is it?
I wonder if it's because you're plowing under a crop.
It could be, I suppose.
Bye-bye, corn.
Oh, good. We're coming right at each other.
Oh. I'll move then.
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken? Yeah, you didn't
Change
need...
trains.
Oh,
What are you
wow.
traveling?
Harvey
Oh,
came
yes,
into the
it-
earning, Sharko spends it.
It appears that way, doesn't it?
if he's in Europe, then he might be... I don't know. It seems like Europeans take a lot more trains than we do in the U.S.
Yeah, they do. Like their trains are pretty cheap relative to the U.S. for transit.
So y'all are plowing under the corn too.
I thought that's what we decided.
Okay.
Make a big, massive grass field.
All right, Sharko wants to do sheep. So Michael's working his way through sheep at the moment. They give birth for the first time at 8 months, and then every 5 months after that. That's a lot of sheep production for sure.
How much wool do they produce?
It sounds like you're gonna find out.
Yeah, I know.
Although I still
It does.
think they should have included, if they're gonna have different types of sheep, they should have included milk sheep.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yep.
It's a real thing.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
It's not going to take us long to knock this out.
Not at all.
So I'm assuming we're going to need lime on this.
I'm going to assume so too. At least on the sections that were plowed by a caveman.
I think when you turn
Lime the
on
whole
you
field.
turn on lime, you have to lime everything the first time. Kind of like if you have periodic plowing turned on, you always have to plow your field first time. We need a wider rock picker though.
This is the widest one they have.
I know.
And for some reason, there's one that can hold a lot more, but
It's
it
narrow.
uses a lot more horsepower and a lot narrower, and almost double the price.
I
You know-
mean, I know where there's a halfway decent modded one already.
Yeah, but we swore we weren't going to run mods on this playthrough.
Yep.
It's amazing how many mods have been coming out already.
Yeah, I know.
But
it is already.
they're not on Mod Hub.
No.
Mod Network has always been Caveman and I's kind of go-to for mods. And there's about 12 pages of mods available on Mod Network for PC. Unfortunately,
Didn't say-
consoles are still in that arena where they have to only use Mod Hub, but
I didn't say Bex had one. I said I knew where one was.
Right.
It's actually Iconic Upgrades that has taken the one we're using and added an extension to it,
Right.
done some other stuff to it.
And that's on Mod Network.
It is on Mod Network, yes.
Bex does have FS22 mods already. She says they're beta versions.
Well, at least you know we're not going to need a lot of fertilizer.
That's true. I saw somebody saying today that you needed 3 fertilizer or 3 coats of fertilizer, and that's not true.
It only shows 2 states.
There's only 2 fertilizer states on 22, just like FS19. Old Seasons required 3,
Oh yeah.
but this version of Seasons does not.
I actually prefer precision farming's way of fertilizing.
You too.
Yeah, believe it or not, and I was the big precision farming sort of naysayer at the beginning. I kind of actually miss precision farming now also.
Once you actually understand precision farming, it's not that bad as long as you're not using the starter field scanner.
No, it's not that bad. Yeah, I thought you were in the UK. Krashik. If you build it, they will come. Yes, yes, they will. Is Sharko from Wales? No. That would be my friend Marilyn, actually, who now lives in Australia. But
No, but I'm from Sharks.
yes, he was raised by sharks. That's why his name is Sharko.
That's why he likes putting everything in the water.
There you go. He's always trying to get back to the water.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get back home.
Oh, too bad there isn't a fish farm you can place. That's totally what I would do.
We haven't used the herbicide yet. I think we might have used them on my fields.
No, we used the weeders, not the herbicide.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right. We did a contract with herbicide.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
several tanks of herbicide at my farm. Oh, that Fiat's loud.
It is very loud.
Welcome back, Colby. We're planning to start from scratch. $500,000 to start on Elm Creek. But with 3 of us playing on such a small map with such a small amount of money, we quickly realized we're not going to have enough to do on just one farm, at least not for now. So what we decided to do was set up a farm for each of us. And we'll kind of mix and match as depending on need and whatnot. Who needs what, and we'll go to that farm and TCB, as it were. And we can move our equipment around to different farms. So I almost think we need another rock collector.
At least that one, but maybe we should actually just go straight and buy one.
That's up to you. It's your farm, man.
I mean, I'll be doing grass. I won't be needing it a lot. So, I don't think it makes sense for me.
Yeah, I was planning on doing grass too. I was planning on doing silage.
Now, we'll be doing other crops too, but that's not my focus. I'll be trying to get the sheep fed.
Mr. Corbin, how are you doing, man? Good to see you popping in. I appreciate that.
What do we need for planting? Alright. Yeah, let's see. I know we need lime. So I can go buy a bunch of lime.
I wouldn't buy a bunch of lime. I would take and empty that lime spreader that we got with the fertilizer that's in it, and then I would go to the bulk lime point and buy it there.
That's what I'm
Oh, is it
about
cheaper than
ready
bulk
to
buy
do.
point? Where is the bulk buy point?
Harv knows.
Okay.
I know where it was on Erlengrat. Let's see if I can find it on here.
Oh, it's wow. It's near Harv's farm.
Oh, it's all the way over there.
Yeah, it's in that silo pit near 57. Or silo pit, factory area.
Okay.
Actually, the weeders can plant seeds, can't they?
Some of them can.
Where are the
They can only plant grass. What are you thinking of buying one
they-
to do two things in one, or?
Well, if I'm buying one anyways for like weeding, why not just get one that has the seeds too?
Oh, if you're only
I mean,
doing
you're not
grass,
necessarily-
get a weeder that plants grass seed. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm full.
I mean,
That's why.
it's the big it's the biggest one we can unlock too. Look, Cave, I just dump. Or actually, you don't have trailers, do we? That can transport rock.
We don't have a trailer at all.
Well, no, but I mean, I guess when I say dump it, but I don't think we would have even transported the rock at all.
I gotta go all the way over to the other side of the map.
So do I. And I'm gonna start cutting through. Because I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Well, don't take no wrong turns at Albuquerque, man. You get lost taking wrong turns at Albuquerque.
Right? Me and Bugs Bunny. Oh, this field's been harvested, so it's okay to drive across.
Ah, your someone's not going to get angry at you.
Nah, it's just got stubble in it.
You might overcompact their field.
Nah, I drove really fast. I wasn't on it long enough to do any compaction.
You can actually plant canola with the weeders.
Yeah, you
And
can.
oilseed radish.
I'm going toward that big green light, Mr. Pepler. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you dropping by, bud. Oh, glad to hear you had a good date last night, Ben. I knew you
That's good.
knew you were excited about it. First time he met his new girl. I don't know if she's his girl
Oh, wow.
yet, but first date. I don't know. Do you consider online stuff an actual date, or is it only the physical going out and stuff a date?
I would say it depends what you do. I mean, I wouldn't just say hanging out as a date, but if you actually go like plan a movie and cook popcorn, people cook popcorn or something like that, I could consider that a date.
But different people consider different things a date, too.
That's
True,
true.
too. These eaters are actually not bad. They're bigger, so I'm just gonna get them. They don't hold a lot of seeds though, but
I'm actually impressed with how much they've fixed the keyboard steering for this game.
it's not bad actually.
Oh, I hate it. It drives me
It's
bonkers.
better than it used. It's better than it used to be.
Because at least for me, I get no return to center on keyboard.
Oh, that's an option you have to select. It's in settings. You just turn it on.
Maybe that's
I
what
don't
I
know why
was
it's turned on
doing
by
wrong.
default, but
I'm gonna load this
You
whole
have a
thing
wheel,
with
though.
lime.
are you on my farm? Is it going to pave me? 'Cause I think it should.
Yeah, we joined your farm so you get the bills.
No, I know, but I'm saying those are Harv's tractors. So Harv's still technically paying the lease on the tractors.
I am. It's fine. You'll pay me
Unless you know
back in
if it's in
something.
terms of- Yeah, I'll give you a few bales for free to cover it.
Or whatever. Okay, what do we got here? Can someone help? Can someone help me make a mod? I don't know. Can someone help you make a mod? I'm just crossing the train tracks. I'm gonna get killed here.
Who's asking about mods? 'Cause chat's not working.
Matthew Evans says, "Can someone help me make a mod?"
What kind of mod are you trying to make, Matthew?
And Sparky, we are going to set up individual farms. You actually think I want Sharko to live in my house?
If we do install mods, that would definitely have to be a house, because the house in this game does not work very well.
Ed, I don't know why Streamlabs wouldn't recognize your username. I'm seeing you coming through. No worries, Ed. I'm not keeping up as well today. It's harder to do when you've got a lot of driving around to get done.
We have 48 people watching.
I know, it's fantastic.
Wow. Thank you everyone for joining.
Yes, thanks everyone for joining. It's also harder without GPS. Keep up with chat.
Yep.
That is true. That is true.
Uh-oh, I just had a big lag spike.
Yep, so did I, but it's gone now for me anyway. Is autosave turned on the server, Harv? Because that's what it felt like.
Oh, maybe that is what it was. Autosave is definitely turned on. I think every 30 minutes or so.
That's probably what it was. It was probably an autosave.
Hey Harv, quick question. I have been doing some math, and is there an actual profit from production rather than just selling raw crop? I have not had a chance to test productions yet.
I have started testing the canola oil, and there is a profit on doing canola oil, provided you... Oh, well, in my testing, I owned all my equipment. I didn't, lease any of the equipment. There was a profit there, but if you leased it, it might change. That might change.
One of the problems with seasonal cycles is that buying equipment is not always the smart move.
No.
Leasing becomes a much more viable option because otherwise you've got a multi-$1,000 piece of equipment, $100,000 piece of equipment that's going to sit there for 9 out of 12 months, not making you any money. Oh crap.
I wonder if buying bales or buying a baler because I'm going to do solid grass would make sense or not.
Buying a baler for you would make more sense than leasing it, because
Yeah, I
you'll
was
be
gonna
cutting
say.
it every couple of...
I mean, I won't get it
Every
obviously
couple
until I
months.
need it, but yeah.
We've been running that Pottinger baler with the wrapper on the back of it, and it's a beautiful thing. I would also, if you're going to do bales, I can't say enough good about the Anderson round bale mechanical loading trailer.
Anderson load trailer. The first one?
No, it should. I think it's the very last one. Man, this is weird.
There's
Line is
there's only
being
one Anderson
funky.
looks like, so yeah, it's the first one.
But
The
it,
other one's a square bale.
no, it's round bales.
Yeah, there's only one round bale loader.
Okay, it'll handle any size bale.
Yes.
Yeah, 25 to 80 centimeters, yeah.
Right.
Well, it's 24 of them.
And it does hold 24 of the large bales.
Yep.
I figured it'd be 24 because it doesn't say change number, but I guess. Also, that baler I did pop in when I was there. You guys said the baler didn't think. It does say it only wraps to 150.
Right. That's correct. We tested that too.
Yes,
well,
we did.
I was there for that, but
Oh, okay.
I just didn't know if you guys realized afterwards that it does actually say the size. So what is grass care?
Meadow rollers.
Meadow rollers you can use instead of fertilizer.
It says grass rollers and weeders improve the yield of your grass fields.
Yeah, because if you take a roller across your grass field instead of just adding fertilizer, it will give it a second fertilized state.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
What if that makes sense then?
Well, over time it would pay for itself because you're not having to pay for fertilizer.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's 3 meters is the thing, but it's actually quite cheap. And it can plant too.
There you go.
So, I feel like that might be better than... Well, then I still need weeders though. I don't know.
Once your grass gets I wouldn't buy the weeders. I would lease them because you're not. Once the grass is in, you're not going to need those weeders again.
I don't know if I do or not. That's the thing I've been thinking of.
Weeds don't come back. Or, I mean, if you're going to plant crop, then you're going to need weeders in the future.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
grass grows back, and once the weeds are dealt with, they're gone for good.
That's true, but also I don't need to worry about planting either, because once it's planted.
You know what
Right.
my thought is here? If we're all doing complementary farms, then we all ought to do complementary equipment.
for
So,
everyone
like,
else. That's true,
yeah,
actually, 'cause my weeder would always work. If I buy a weeder, then the weeder could be for everyone else's farm too.
Well, that's fair.
yeah, and
So-
if Harv buys a fertilizer spreader, it could work on everybody else's farm as well. We're just working together.
Yeah.
We're basically doing a split farm co-op.
Yeah.
So the land is separately owned, but the equipment's communal.
Then I think the weeder makes more sense then, because it's just a wider plant. And if we're going to use it anyways, saves time and money trying to buy herbicide if you don't have to use herbicide.
Right.
Exactly.
So, how much are balers? I want to make sure I have enough money to buy balers when the time comes.
I think that Pottinger that we like so much was less than, or right around
Yeah.
50 grand. It's not bad.
So the pottering in is 100.
The very first Pottinger you come across with the bale
Oh, the
wrapper
first
on the
one, the one
back?
that doesn't bale. The one that doesn't bale, or the one that doesn't wrap, or the one that wraps.
The one that
The one that
wraps.
wraps.
Yeah, the one that wraps is 100,000. The one that doesn't wrap is 50.
Oh, okay. I thought it was cheaper than that. You don't need a wrapper right now anyway, though. You're making just grass bales, right?
Yeah, grass and hay. So I don't need balers. I don't need a wrapper anyways. So
I'm gonna need a wrapper because I plan on doing silage. But you're gonna need a tedder.
yeah, I will need a tether. Yes.
And a windrower.
And it does work the same. Your tether works the same as 19.
Yep.
Okay. I found that weird because it does say it makes it dry faster. It used to say it doesn't say it turns it into hay anymore.
All right. Let's see here. Tested the wheat to flour to bread and definitely made a profit. Okay, good. Good to know. That's Wayne Burton giving us some
Yeah, user
info.
equipment hasn't changed. So
And
I don't
Outdoor Corey, he came back. Good. Glad to have you with us. You want the game so bad, but can't see me getting it till spring or summer. You're gonna have a baby in 8 days. Oh, your birthday. I totally misread that. Sorry, dude. Your birthday in 8 days, maybe. And you got Christmas coming up too, man. There's lots of gifting opportunities there. Hopefully, somebody will hook you up.
Still quite a few giveaways going on out there too.
Spruce says, don't set greenhouses to auto delivery because you lose a lot from the transport costs they bill you for those.
Do they?
That's the apparent rumor from Sprue anyway.
I've been making a profit on the greenhouses through auto sell.
Actually, I have a
Yeah, that's what
question.
he's talking about.
Is the rollers that plant, do they just work without planting, or do they have to plant?
I would imagine
That
you
I
have to
don't know.
tell them to plant, turn them on like you would any other seeder.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I'm saying that is if it doesn't make if that you can do that, then maybe find that better because buying fertilizer is expensive. If I can get away without buying fertilizer, then that makes sense.
Fertilizer's not terribly expensive.
It's not.
All
I
right,
guess
come
it's
on.
lime that's expensive. It's lime that's expensive. You guys get the lime done?
Dan N says canola oil isn't used farther down a production chain, it's the end product, so there's profit at that point. Okay, good to know. Ed, I'm sorry
Yes.
you're having so many problems today, man. Yep, you're compacting the ground. Basically, you're increasing your nutrient pool. Okay. Well, sorry, Ed. Sorry things didn't work out today. Jared Douglas, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. How you been, man? Word to the wise: if you buy the bakery at Elm Creek and then sell it, the production point demolishes. Not sure if you can place it back in the same spot. Oh, that's good to know.
Oh wow, full again.
Yeah, that thing does fill up pretty fast.
The downside is we don't have a place where we can just dump them out on the ground.
Well, if there was a trailer that would actually hold them, I'd tell Caven just to dump it there on the ground. But
There is a trailer that'll hold it.
there is? Oh, that one that we installed? Like
Yeah,
not installed,
because
but
we considered anything released on Mod Hub by Giants not a mod because they didn't make it to the game
Right.
release.
They
That's
just-
what we
Yeah.
determined.
They just didn't get it built into the base game soon enough.
So
Oh,
that one I know holds rocks.
Bonnie Moberg, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us today. Thank you for dropping in. We are setting up Sharko's farm today. We decided we were each going to have individual yet communal type farms. So hopefully this will work out for us.
should I have 2 weeders? Does that make sense?
How wide are they?
They are 9 meters.
No, 2 does not make sense.
No? Okay.
Not at that size. Now, if they were like 4 or 5 meters, maybe, but 9 meters, I don't think you need to.
I'll probably lease a roller for now. 'Cause they're a little more on the expensive side.
Just don't
Apparently you can
forget to
plant.
leave yourself some money for operating expenses.
No, yeah, I understand that. I think the big roller, at least in the big roller, is only like 26,000 is the buying price for it. So. Oh, I need seeds.
You might need some seed, yeah.
That might be important.
Oh, absolutely, Bruce. Farming co-ops, they have been around for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bonnie says congratulations to Uncle Caveman.
Thank you.
And Sparky is reminding you that you still owe us $18 million, so...
Okay, so I should be making silage bales and stuff.
I'm making silage bales.
And one thing
I'm
that I
making
have
hay bales.
one thing that I have noticed is that how do we make from rocks. Well, I've limed everything that I can without hiding Caveman's rocks. So if you've got something I can be working on, please let me know.
Fertilizing. But if I get fertilized, but I guess half the field's already fertilized though. Only 61 needs fertilizing. What else do those fields need? Fertilizing, planting. I guess I could lease you a planter.
You're the
Or
you're the
seeder.
farm manager here, dude. What do they need?
I'm just trying to look.
Well, 62 and 63 do not need fertilized.
No, they don't. So fertilizing's not a big deal. 61 needs fertilizing. And Caveman has obviously the fertilized sprayer. Oh, I'll drop this cedar off when I get down there. You start planting, or you want to switch out for me now?
Yeah, I can start planting. I don't want to cover the field with lime since Caveman needs to see what rocks he needs to pick up.
Yeah, the lime makes it impossible to see the rocks,
Yup.
or extremely difficult. So.
Spruce says potatoes. Plant potatoes.
Nope.
Potatoes.
I plant
Um,
potatoes. It's just being planted as a cover crop.
if you grab a greenhouse pallet and hold it up and start to run that whole flight thing, that's a carryover from FS19. You could actually, if you had super strength turned on, get on top of this tractor, grab the tractor, and make the tractor fly. So,
Yep, we
yep,
were flying tractors on 19. I remember that.
that's been a thing for quite some time. Bruce,
Fly a
Tractor's not
log.
fast.
yeah, Bruce definitely made more money delivering from his greenhouse. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It goes kind of without saying if you do the deliveries yourself.
Does make sense, yeah. If I had room, I'd plant greenhouses. How far am I away from you guys?
I don't know. That's what I was
Far.
about to ask.
Not far. Just going through the town now.
You're bringing back
This.
the weeder with grass seed in it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what the downside to that might be? I'll bet
Have
that
to run it over twice.
I'll bet that weeder has a really small seed tank,
It does.
which
It
means
does.
it's the seed consumption for grass is pretty extreme these days. So,
But I only have to plant seed once.
Yes, but field 45 on this map,
Mm-hmm.
it took me 5,000 liters of seed to plant that in grass.
Okay, maybe we need a big proper planter. I mean, I still need a weeder because I'm pretty sure the weeds will come back, and you guys can use it too. So it's not a big deal.
yeah, you need the weeder. If you wanna get a proper planter,
I can do that.
I will head toward the shop right now and pick it up. Dan, oilseed radish. I've done oilseed radish lots of times. Now,
Actually, a proper
the
planter
the
that
purpose
our
of
tractors can pull-
oilseed radish is that the purpose of oilseed radish, you plant it. Once you see it start to grow, you just go plow or cultivate it back in, and it gives you a one fertilizer state. That's the way it works on the game. So yes, it is beneficial. You can save fertilizer by planting oilseed radish. It's considered a cover crop. In the real world, they actually call it green manure for that very reason. And a lot of crops get used in the same way that the game uses oilseed radish.
Mhm. The planters aren't actually that much more seedy anyways. Unless I
Well,
can plant grass.
tell me
It
what you want
holds-
to do.
It can hold 600 liters, where mine can hold 300 liters. I mean, there's still seed up there, so
I don't have any way to carry it back.
seed. No, I know.
How did you buy your seed, Charco?
Egg.
Harv, you have the front loader tractor. There's the front loader attacher over at your greenhouses unless you got rid of it.
These are ready up at the shop. You know what? We can lease a planter. So I think we need a plant for you too, don't we? Or did we already plant for you? We planted for you. Yeah, we did never.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
you can
fields
use
are
a seeder
set.
instead of a planter.
There you go.
Don't forget the Vaderstadt that we installed. Exactly, Eric. It's a cover crop that counts as fertilizer.
There is that one.
It's, yeah, that one's like 6 meters with a relatively low horsepower requirement.
What? Why can't I see the shop?
This I do not know.
Is there a seeder at the shop?
Yes. That
Okay.
little small one that they always start you out with.
I for some reason can't see that seem to return that. Whatever. I'm now concerned it's not showing up in my shop.
Did you buy it?
Nope.
I
It's
see
not
it.
showing me. It's not showing me leased vehicles.
Are you leasing
Oh, there
from
it
my
goes.
farm or something?
Nope, nope, it is mine. Wrong tab.
Okay.
You know what? Have you picked it up yet?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna return it and just lease the bigger one, just so we can hold the seeds.
Okay.
That small one wasn't much anyways, so not a big loss.
Oh, Chris P. Well, I appreciate you popping in, man. Really do. And thanks for the like. That thumbs up really makes a difference. There it is.
Cropping is done.
Well, there are multiple Vader stats. There's one that you have to download from Mod Hub that Giants didn't get added into the base game. That's this one here, and it's 6 meters.
Go ahead and load both those seed bags in.
Well, that's absolutely right, Michael. I mean, plowing any crop under will give you that fertilized state. Oilseed radish in particular is going to be a low seed cost.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's load seed cost. I
Where
think it also grows faster too.
potentially. I don't know that one for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm going for tons of seed.
Well, I'm hauling 1,700 liters back if this little Fent favorite can get rolling.
Having a weeder though is going to be helpful for everyone. So,
Oh yeah.
like it's a 9-meter weeder. It's not small, so
And Tome Boy, welcome to Stream Lurk 101. Glad to have you with us, man. I don't think a fertilizer contract would count oilseed radish because that would mean you would have to plant oilseed radish over the crop that was already planted, then come back, plow in the oilseed radish, and then replant that farmer's crop.
Yeah, I don't think that would work.
I'm not
Imagine
thinking
that.
that's the best just choice there.
Real life. Oh, can you fertilize this crop for me? Thank you. You come back and he's just plowing it under.
Oh yeah, Justin. Different crops take different amounts of seeds for sure. And if I had to guess, I would say they do that to because you know, in the real world, you'd have to buy individual seed types for each crop you want to plant.
Yeah.
We'd have a warehouse full of wheat and barley and corn and sugar beet, and potato and canola and grass seed, multiple pallets of everything sitting around. Which thankfully I'm glad they don't do that. I know mods came out for FS19 that actually did have individual seed types. That's a little bit too much realism for Harv.
Yeah, I prefer just plain seeds. I'm assuming it goes by size. So if in real life if the crop seed's bigger, it uses more seeds.
Well, no. If it's bigger, you have to use a planter instead of a seeder.
Well, that's fair too, yeah.
And that's why your weeders can plant grass and canola because they're very fine seeds.
Yeah.
We keeping the rock thingy, or are you sending it back, Sharko?
I believe it's leased, so I'm sending it back.
Okay,
Because
well,
I don't need it again in my fields, so.
alrighty.
In the real world, no, you can't just plant a seed and tell it to be corn.
I wish.
Are you gonna knock out the last of this lime
Yep. I
caveman?
can do that.
I will when I get back.
Where
Oh,
is he? Oh, he's
you're
on his way.
you're going to sell the rocks.
I'm on my way back from selling the rocks.
Okay. Just asking.
because corn does seem like it would be a big crop, like a big seed.
Well, it is a big seed. Surely you've eaten an ear of corn.
That's fair. I just realized those are the seeds, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Oh crap! I just planted wheat in your field.
You mean canola? Oh,
No, wheat.
Oh,
I didn't switch over to grass.
I'm sure you can plant over it. If not, then I have a small section of
Well,
wheat going to be growing.
we still have plows. We might have to plow it out.
Yeah, I
have
think
no
you have
clue.
to plow it out.
Do you?
Yeah, because this is not a.
It's a direct drill.
Is it a direct drill?
Yeah, that one is.
Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Oh, you're right. Okay, we should be alright then. Oops.
And that's payback. That's the start of the slowly bits amount you're gonna charge me extra just to get back at the 18 million.
Yeah, that was about $5 worth right there.
Oh yeah, so that's $5 off the 18 million. Okay.
Oh,
So
you
I'm
don't
gonna
have discs on this, and this has got lime in it, correct?
It does have lime in it. Not a lot, but I hope it's just about enough to knock that out. Yep, it's planting right over the wheat, so that's good.
Is wheat a different texture?
New fill type wheatgrass. Actually, that might be a thing.
Oh, I've planted a whole field wrong before.
I know at one point you were planting one of my fields and had planted half of
Yeah.
it in something completely different.
Yeah, I did. Not on this map, but it was actually PV Uncharted, I believe.
It was.
So yeah, went back over it.
Yeah,
Was it taking seeds when you went over it, or no?
yeah, in 2021, seeds identify as whatever you want them to. You just have to remember to change the setting on your seeder or your planter so that the game knows which bloody crop you're actually planting. Sorry, Mr. Farmer. It looks like soybeans. I'm gonna be...
Well, they won't be soybeans today. I can't control them.
What?
Seed choose. Imagine the seeds just chose what crop they wanted to grow.
Yeah,
That'd be terrible.
the seeds are just random. You plant them and see what comes up.
Hey, I think that'd be pretty cool. Just hey, buy a mixed bag of seeds. No clue what they could be.
Get a checkerboard field.
Well, they do that for flowers, you know.
It's true, they do.
Gonna be a little short on lime.
Oh no.
Yep, see, little short.
So you might as well fill that up because you'll need it for your farm.
Yeah,
Oh, where was that?
But,
Where was that bulk lime thing at?
basically right beside where you were selling the rocks.
yeah, same place.
Alright, I guess I'll go pick up a little bit of lime.
Bruce, rye is a popular cover crop out west here too. You know, that's one thing, like when, because we plant a lot of alfalfa around here for cattle feed where I live in Nevada. It's not unusual to see grasses mixed with alfalfa. And did you know that you cannot let cattle on an alfalfa field?
Really?
Nope, they will kill themselves.
Huh.
They will eat.
Why will they kill?
They will eat alfalfa until it bloats, until they bloat,
Oh, cow's bloating's
Oh.
not good.
and the bloating will kill them. What happened there?
Did not know that.
However, oddly enough, at the end of the season, what is going on here? This thing just stopped planting for some reason. Oh, I'm out of seeds.
You're out of seed?
I am out. 1,700 liters of seed is gone.
300 liters is what I just planted.
You planted 300 liters with all that.
I planted like an eighth of a field. I planted half. Carved out like 5 times the amount of seeds.
I think the reason we're running through so much seed is because some of these implements are busted.
Okay.
I'm not going to use this
Okay.
again.
You want to go take this then, Harv, and go fill up more seed? Because this thing's super slow. Or switch tractors at least.
I can do that. If you want to send back this Vader stat, be my guest.
Yeah, I'll take that back.
Harv, on your way to go get more seed, why don't you go run by your farm and grab your front loader attachment and stuff? That way you can just bring the bag back with you.
You can just send that back from the menu, Sharko. You don't have to drive it.
Oh, that's true, I can.
You can also send that rock crusher back.
Yeah, I'll do the rock crusher. Return the rock crusher. It's been returned. And the seeder can now be returned. Yeah, that's a terrible seed rate. I guess we don't need the plows anymore, do we?
No, I don't think.
Probably not. I keep
It's
missing
not
that
enough for
trigger.
us to.
Oh, for the love of God. Alright, trying to get back to my farm to pick up the front loader attacher, and
Is the issue still with the bags there? Or would it make sense if I
Just whatever you do, make sure you drop the bag before you get out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
oh, that's
And do not use the double thing.
a destruction waiting to happen.
I can buy a pallet if you want to use a pallet forks instead.
I would much prefer the pallet forks.
Okay, then I'll buy pallet forks for you.
That's true, Eric. Birdseed does grow interesting plants. Although you do get a
you
lot
pallet
of
forks, do you?
volunteer corn and sunflowers.
I don't know what Harv has.
Herb, do you know if you? I don't think you own pallet forks.
I don't know what we've got over there either.
Okay, tell me when you're over there. If you pick it up, if you don't see pallet forks, I'll just buy one for you.
Where's the money coming from to pay for the line?
My account.
No, it's not. It's coming from Harv's account because it's Harv's tractor
It took
and
it out of
Harv's
mine earlier.
equipment.
Oh, lovely.
No.
That's all right.
I'll send him money over. I'll send you money over.
We're mix and matching. It's no big. This is a communal thing. So
That's fair.
I know. I was just trying to figure out where the money was coming from because the money wasn't going down. I was confused.
until I go broke.
Like, what happened to our seeds? You took it. Yeah, that cedar seems to be definitely broken. Oh? No, that's a lot more than 3 times the amount of seeds. That's like 8 times the amount of seeds, if not more. Ridiculous. Oh, I probably should. Actually, I don't need a silo, do I? For grass.
No,
buying a silo.
no, Sprue. We are not using farm subsidies. I don't like money mods like that you don't have to put any effort into. Although I know there's one that's lesser now, but for me personally, I need the challenge of being forced to earn the money to buy and get what I want.
I'll have to buy a shed at some point too.
Sprue was asking
farm
earlier if we're
animals.
gonna. Oh, we are already. Never mind. I already covered that topic. Never mind. Blame Sharko. That's right. The same with you and pumpkin pie, Dan. What's the same with you and pumpkin pie?
You know, we do own pallet forks now that I think about it, because we use the pallet forks to move the
I don't know if you released them or not.
Where were they? Because I didn't see them
right.
back there.
They were right in front of the thingy thing, the front loader.
And I'll just get fruit forks for Harv. There you go.
Oh,
There's forks waiting for you.
you and Pumpkin Pie will end up the same. Oh, I've got forks right on this thing. The forks are actually attached to it, and I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy paying attention to chat. You just leased forks for no reason.
I paid for them, but they actually sell for almost the exact same price. So.
Oh, there's a big bag handler sitting over here at the shop too, by the way.
No,
Yeah, I think we left that there because buying the bags is cheaper. We're just buying and loading.
I think so. So bag is 800, and yeah, the pallet is 900. But if it's gonna lag, then not worth it.
I don't have that problem unless I get out of the vehicle with a bag attached to it.
You know what though? It's still an issue that probably we don't want the server to crash.
I was about to say, we don't want to do anything that would risk the server kicking us out, because getting back in, that could end up killing the stream. So.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with spending an extra $100, so that doesn't happen.
For now.
Yeah. Let's see. I could buy my baling equipment now, but that doesn't make sense though, because you have the vehicle costs.
Oh, the Vanta 4040 and the Vanta 4040 planting. You had good luck on grass with that, huh? Yeah, pumpkin pie and alfalfa. I get that connection because I could easily eat too much pumpkin pie too. It's my fave.
I do
I'm
know
like that with sweet potato pie.
Yeah. I'm with that with cheesecake. I love my cheesecake.
I like a good cheesecake too. But is there such thing as a bad cheesecake? I'm not sure that there is.
No, I don't think there is.
Have you ever tried a honey flavored cheesecake?
No.
Nope.
It tastes good, but it smells horrible.
Does it?
It does not smell like honey. It smells weird. It smells bad weird.
I actually prefer
Good.
plain cheesecake too.
Oh, that's interesting. The bigger animal pens don't require water, where the smaller one does. Oh.
That's interesting. The bigger animal pens have the auto cleaning, auto feeding systems in them too.
It seems like it.
Are you going to try to set up an animal pen today?
I don't have really room for it, so.
How much is that initial farm you were going to buy?
I guess it could actually. It's 100, or no, it's 250, I think. So no, I don't have the money for it.
Oh.
Yeah, 243.
Is there any small plot of land close by that?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll just have to sell the bales the first time I get them, and then buy this place. And then turn off, see this area where I am right now into the thing.
Into your sheep farm?
Yeah. What? Let's see, what can we do next stream? Oh, there's gonna be a lot of harvesting next stream.
Next stream is Caveman's stream. We're setting up his farm.
Yeah. No, I was just seeing like what, I mean like what, we
Plus
can do
we get
on his
done
farm.
setting up yours before it's time to get mine done.
No, that's true, because...
Very true. We're getting close.
If you probably want to put fertilizer in that,
Yeah.
that spreader.
Empty it out there, caveman. Yeah. Oh, you can buy a fertilizer tank. Oh. Huh. You can buy a solid fertilizer tank to store it.
Oh.
Yeah. That is cool, actually. Place a little small greenhouse on the edge of my field.
See, Michael seeded 3 fields with 1,500 liters of grass. So I guess it's strictly a direct drill issue.
Yeah.
It's starting to sound like.
Okay, well that's good to
Because
know.
Yeah, you saw what I planted to harv, and that was only on what was in that tank.
I know.
And then we go over to here to what harv planted in 1,700 liters of seeds. Not very much. Did you even plant seeds here?
There better be seeds over there.
No, but I mean, doesn't look like the rows. It looks like it was just cultivated.
Because it was a direct drill.
Was it direct drilling, planting in front of it, so it was planting it multiple times?
That would make sense why they're bugged. That would make sense if they're bugged.
Because it doesn't look like seeds are planted. It looks like it's been cultivated.
Well, there's a new stage in crop development. If you didn't know about this, once you've harvested your crop, you need to go over it now with a mulcher. Because that mulching in your crop residues, your stems and leftovers and whatnot, gives you an additional 5% yield on your field.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
You see that, caveman?
Yeah, I see that.
Like, it says it's grass, so it's obviously grass is planted, but it's not the nicely planted state.
I see that.
That's right. Blame Sharko. He leased that cedar.
That's true, I did lease the cedar. Completely useless cedar. Oh, we do have herbicide there at the farm, our harvest farm.
You know what I'm kind of curious about?
What's that?
Going over this field with a weeder to plant grass, is it going to grow weeds?
I'm actually curious. Because if it doesn't, that'd be cool. But if it does, well, that's also why I have the weeder.
Yeah. And as long as you don't turn the weeder on, you're not going to use additional grass seed.
It's not direct drill, so I don't think it would matter.
Oh, all of a sudden, behind the behind the weeder, I was getting that cultivated state.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, things aren't 100% yet. They will be
It doesn't
eventually.
show anything bad on the map, so that's good.
So pretty much getting Sharko done here. All we got to do is finish off this grass field, right?
Yep.
Yep.
We can start heading over to Caveman's farm.
What do you know? Do you know where you want to go, Caveman?
I'm trying to make up my mind now between two places.
Aight. Well, I guess we might get more than one farm done today.
Or at least start of another farm. 'Cause it is already 3:30. So.
And yes, our Christmas drive is continuing, as Sprue has been quite adamant about today. And yeah, we're over $1,800 for a little channel like Harv's World to bring that in. You guys should really be proud of yourselves.
know where I'm going now.
Want to take me there, caveman?
I was gonna wait till after I fertilize this
Oh.
field.
Yeah, is there fertilizer in there now?
Yeah, there's
That was
fertilizer
fun.
in here. I
Okay.
just need to fertilize it.
So you can start from the right. That's been all planted.
Yes, but everything has fertilizer
Oh,
on it except
you're right.
for
There's a section there if you want to get to the section.
that section right up the middle. I've already ran between the two fields. I had already put fertilizer
have
on
you?
it. It won't take it again until
Oh,
the crop
yep, I
updates.
see.
And
I
yes,
see, I see.
So
Fair, fair.
grass fields do grow weeds, but only the first time. The same as 19. Well, no, 19 didn't grow any weeds, but 20
yes, they would.
It would.
depends on the map. I don't think base game would.
Yes, they would.
I've definitely done things.
Either way, it's a moot point. But
apparently they grow
on a
trees.
grass field, once you take care of them the first time, they're gone. They won't come back even though your grass regrows. That's a good question, Sprue. Where is Bradley? Bradley, where are you? Haven't seen him in quite some time in the Discord or on the streams, which is a shame because he won one of the playthroughs. Or one of the he won the raffle to join us on FS22 in the future.
Unless that for some reason that weeder is special and does not go through seeds very fast.
Well, I've gone through just over 200 liters so far.
I wonder how fast it'd plant through canola.
Might have to test it at some point.
Yeah, because we went through a decent amount of seeds when planting your field.
Yeah, I'm sure, Bruce. A lot of us just get busy with other things, so he'll be back around.
Oh yeah.
Guys, I'm actually gonna have to go.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope everything's okay.
It is. My sister's getting here a whole lot earlier than we expected.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go so I can
No,
get
please.
her in the house and take the dog, hold the dog while she comes in and all that fun stuff.
Real life comes first, man.
So,
I could start fertilizer caveman if you just want to get out of it.
yeah, I'll see y'all later.
All right, take care, man.
All right.
Yeah, see, this is weird. This is doing that cultivated state again.
That is weird. It's like it's continuing because it's like already existed. It's planting it though, so.
That's all that matters. That's a good point, Sprue. Where is Kevin? I actually did talk to Kevin on the phone a couple days ago and let him know that, he didn't always have to be here and that you were going to be joining us as a moderator on Sundays, so maybe you decided to take a break. There you go, Sharko. I finished your field with 15 liters of seed left.
Or you can just go throw that in the yard.
Oh. I'm just gonna go throw this in the yard.
I know I don't own that yard yet, but I plan to. I'm just gonna be using the farmer's open field. Do your fields need anything, like fertilizing, Harv?
No, I don't think so. I think we are. Nope, they're perfectly fertilized.
Well, we don't really have too much to do.
I really thought there would be more to do today.
Well, once you have all three farms going, it should be a lot better.
Well, Eric, on FS19, it didn't. You always got a share of the crop, even if you didn't do all the stages. That's right. The hydraulics don't work anymore if your tractor's not turned on.
Oh, they're not?
Nope.
Can I place some... Do I have any space on my property to build a greenhouse?
No. Not unless you use part of your grass field.
Oh, I do actually have a slight... I can place a small, in between the, sorghum in the grass field. Place a small one. I feel like that's not going to yield very much, though.
Let's see here. That's what I wanted to see. See, the problem is they lump all these properties in with each other, and then... I mean, you could always take out a loan if you wanted to pick up this property to start working on your animals.
Yeah, that's true.
And then pay
'Cause
it.
I do plan on paying, like, taking this and making this the animal area. But that's also a lot more bigger of a loan. So just get paid off.
You have 300,000.
Yeah, I guess it'd be I guess I'd just lease the equipment then, wouldn't I?
That's what we've been talking about. I mean, what? It's up to you. Do what you want to do, but we're kind of out of stuff to do
Yeah.
unless we pick up
You know
some
what, I will.
contracts.
There we go. I bought it.
Okay. But now you need your animal pen.
Yes, animal pens. Let me find them. Animals, sheep. I only have enough for the. I only have enough for the small pen, so bigger pens get quite. Oh, that's pigs, not sheep. Where can I place this? That it looks like it'll be the flattest. Hopefully this looks good. How does that look?
Oh, that's tiny.
This is the medium-sized one too. This one doesn't need water, I don't think. It does though, as it needs animals.
The animal pens don't take any water anymore.
The pens do, the buildings don't.
Oh,
They're
that.
pastures. Sorry, pastures take water.
Okay.
I think. At least that's what's showing in the menu. I don't actually know.
Okay.
What trailer can hold sheep? Is that really the only trailer that can hold sheep?
I don't know, but I can tell you one thing: this tractor won't fit under the awning.
See that? Well, there's a bunch of apparently different types of sheep. Oh, they're babies.
Yes. Man, that's weird. It does not take water. I was testing just to be sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. In case they forgot something. I'll let the audience pick the sheep. So
Let's see, that's got to be wool.
definitely, yeah, I don't mind you checking.
Nope, no water required for sheep.
Oh, what the heck? Oh,
What?
you can get inside the pen through the doors.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, can we let the audience pick out the sheep?
Well, then
I guess actually
they
we
need to
food,
see.
don't they? But I can buy food for that.
We have the Landris Bentham. Well, this thing will only hold 25 sheep, you realize.
Oh, I know. I'll definitely have to place more eventually. So put maybe 15 in there.
We got the Stein Shaft, which are the black-faced sheep. The brown Swiss black-brown mountain. And the black Welsh. I don't know. If it were me, I would say Sharko has to do black sheep. You know, he's got to keep to his own kind, right? He's the black sheep of Farm Sim. See, there is a water trough right here.
Well,
But
I'm not disagreeing. I just know in the like purchase menu,
no, there's nothing
it shows.
there's
So
nothing to fill for sure. So
I assume maybe it's because it pumps automatically, like it's a building, so the pumps in this building. Because I can't get inside.
well, I've always argued that hauling water like this is ridiculous anyway. So like, who wouldn't have water hooked up in some form?
I'm assuming yeah, that's what it is. It's hooked up in here. 'Cause there's a building in here that right you can get into it. It looks like oh yeah, it is. But yeah, I'm assuming there's some type of water. Did these open up?
Now, Bruce says the Black Welsh produce the most wool and the least feed, and use the least feed.
Oh really? I mean, I need to get a trailer and bring some bales over here so we can feed them.
Gonna have to buy a couple bales to get through until your grass grows.
Yeah. So black sheep, everyone. Oh, they're the most expensive. Wait, what?
You could always buy the baby ones; they're cheaper.
No, you buy a 30H one. They're different. I'm assuming that's because they produce wool then. Pricing's really weird on this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and-
I think you get your choice between lambs and mature sheep.
Oh, you do. It's just this one is very expensive, and it's 30 months instead of the 8 months that they're set to.
Oh, it takes longer to reproduce.
Build takes 5 months to reproduce. It just starts at age 30 instead of all the other ones that start at age 8 months.
Oh, they have to be 30 months old. I see.
I'm assuming so. Well, I'll get the cheaper ones then. I don't want 25. Does it force me to get 25? Oh, no, it's not.
So you're just buying them outright?
The only trailer is the big semi-trailer. It'd be cheaper for me to get them delivered than to rent to lease. So.
Well, if you want to buy the bales that you need, I'm running over to the shop.
Yeah. I'll buy you then bale handler.
Oh, wait. So, the sheep are just older when you buy them, I guess. It's not an indicator of... Oh, this is weird. I see caveman on the map. Maybe he's
I don't think
coming
he
back?
left.
I don't know.
Oh, what's a bale fork? That works.
We got a pallet fork. We don't need a bale fork.
Doesn't that work?
Yeah, you can pick up bales with a
Oh.
pallet fork. Sometimes it works better.
So, I'm going to assume one of each. Oh, I need hay.
Well, which do they take? What's their maximum feed? Or what's their best quality feed?
Let me just buy them, I'll tell you.
Grass and hay, either one, 100% effective.
Is that what it says?
Nope, I just made that up.
Grass and hay, effectiveness 100. So yeah, they just need one. Okay. I need to get to the shop. I'm still not used to this menu yet.
I don't think you need more than 2 bales to get started.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Just make sure they're square bales. I don't think I could bring... Well, I could probably work out 2 round bales if I needed to.
Oh, you could take the... I could spawn more. Whoops. Well... There you go. You now have bales.
It's nice you can spread the forks on your pallet fork now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, we'll get these sheep nice and fed. Oh, there's actually 15 sheep in this pen.
Already? Or what are you talking about?
Like, it actually shows the proper amount of sheep. I bought 15. There's 15 in there.
That's a carryover from Animal Pen Extension.
Mm-hmm.
A mod that I have been missing. Or maybe that was additional animal info. It was one of those mods like that.
Animals always need water. Barns have built-in water supplies. Some animals also require straw. Feed them any of the following food types. For best results, provide the most effective food type. And
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
Holy crap, Ghost Pepper. Hey, welcome to the stream, and dude, you are killing it this week, man. Thank you very much. Big shout out to Ghost Pepper, everybody. Another big donation coming in from him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See if I can get these back to the farm without throwing the top one off. You guys notice that I'm doing all the driving to and from the shop today, right? If you buy a animal barn, they automatically produce water, so only the small pen is needed. Okay, good to know.
yeah, it says on the menu that the barns have water supplied to them.
Okay, good to know. It's the little idiosyncrasies of the new game when you've spent so much time learning the ones of the old game that trip you up sometimes.
You can actually hear them eat. Oh, this is actually really nice.
Yeah, Ghost Pepper's either been lurking or he's working today, because he's a driver. Maybe he stopped for fuel and decided to be a very generous man, but thank you again, Ghost Pepper. Families around the world will be helped by everybody's generosity. And I can't thank each and every one of you. I mean, just being here really does help. Your participation during the streams, being here, all of that helps. So it's not always about money, but we of course appreciate those who have the means and the generous spirit to donate. Hey Harley, how are you doing? Good to see you popping in. I am in the process of trying to feed Sharko's sheep. You know, these bales have been much more stable.
So you have to be careful going over that bridge.
Than they were in the past.
The bridge is like steep going over the train.
It is.
It's like...
But I mean, I just drove over here from the shop and these bales didn't shift a millimeter.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Just another area where Giants has, I'm not going to say I haven't been being a little extra careful, but...
I mean, in Giants, that way they would have just fallen off. Like, it would have been almost impossible to carry 2 over.
Ah, Dulant, welcome to the stream. Man, we like the lurkers too. Paul Fountain. The lurkers are all coming out of the woodwork at a sudden, but we appreciate having you guys with us. Really, really do.
Do they go over here? I mean, they might go right here because the sell points are the drops right here.
No, it just didn't take very much. Because instead of 400 or 4,000 liters, now I've got 3,500 liters.
Did it take it?
You do know you can open the animal menu.
Okay, I know I can.
Okay. Yes, they're completely full of grass.
Wow, they do not take a lot then.
Nope.
I'll be selling a lot of my sheep. Or not sheep, grass.
At least for now.
Yeah. And hay doesn't, it's just as grass, so do we even have to make hay?
Why not reset your tractor instead of driving to the shop? I don't know. I never heard a real world farmer reset his tractor to pick stuff up.
I mean, that'd be cool. Reset!
Yeah.
Oh, time to go buy a new vehicle. Reset.
Call Geico. Geico, I need a vehicle reset.
Yes.
I mean, we don't play 100% realistic, but there are certain things that we try to keep in the straight and narrow. Besides, it gives folks a chance to look around. They do sound better.
I feel bad that they have such a small pen.
Well, you're the one who bought it for them. Yeah, it did that in 19, Michael, also. Well, I don't know if Caveman was planning to come back or not.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we're kind of out of stuff to do. If Caveman were here, we'd start setting up his farm, but
he's not, sadly.
He's not. Parting thoughts, Sharko.
Well, enjoy the stream, and hopefully I keep my animals alive.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for us today on Elm Creek. As always, we very much appreciate you coming along for the ride. Thank you again to everyone who donated to Families in Need for Christmas. We look forward to seeing you again on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And unfortunately, Skip, good to see you, bud, but we are headed out. So, with that said, everybody have a good week, and until next time, y'all take care.